And your name is?
John Savage.
Your occupation?
Salesperson.
And your chosen subject?
The history of Celtic Football Club.
Celtic Football Club in 2 minutes. Here we go. Celtic Football Club was founded on the 6th of November 1887 with the aim of generating funds for the needy children of the East End of Glasgow by a member of the religious order, the Marist brothers. What was his name?
Brother Walfred.
Yes, who became the first Celtic manager in 1897. He won 16 league championships and 14 Scottish Cups before retiring in 1940.
Willie Mealy.
Yes, which club did Celtic beat 2-1 in the 67 European Cup final, earning the team the nickname the Lisbon Lions?
Inter Milan.
Yes, who was the only one of the Lisbon Lions actually signed by the manager Jock Stein for the club, the others having been there before his arrival?
Willie Wallace.
Yes, what was the nickname of the talented group of young Celtic players that included David Hay, George Connolly and Kenny Dalglish, who came through together in the late 60s?
The Quality Street Kids.
Yes, which Irish politician laid a sod of Donegal turf on the centre spot at Celtic Park in 1892 and became the club's honorary patron?
Michael Davitt.
Yes, in 94, Celtic suffered a surprise defeat in the League Cup final to which lower division team in a penalty shootout after a 2-2 draw?
Raith Rovers.
Yes, in which city did Celtic play the final of the UEFA Cup in May 2003, losing 3-2 to Jose Mourinho's Porto after extra time?
Seville.
Yes, how many goals did Jimmy McGrory score against Dunfermline in a league game on the 14th of January 1928 in a 9-0 victory?
8.
Yes, which two-tier stand at Celtic Park was demolished in 1929 to make way for the new South Stand that featured both terracing and 4,800 wooden seats?
The Ferguson Stand.
The Grant Stand, who was signed from Feyenoord in July 1997 for a reported fee of £650,000. He scored 242 goals in 315 appearances for Celtic.
Henrik Larsson.
Yes, in which relatively low league position did Celtic finish in the 77-78 season, the first after Kenny Dalglish's transfer to Liverpool? It was their lowest for 13 years.
4th.
5th. In 2007, which Celtic player was voted Scottish Footballer of the Year by both the Football Writers and the PFA?
Henrik Larsson.
Nakamura. Because of his mastery of strategy, I'll finish the question, what nickname was given to the Celtic inside forward Jimmy McMenemy? He won 11 league championships with the club, the last in 1919 at the age of 38.
Napoleon.
Napoleon is correct. No passes, John. You have 11 points. General knowledge. Here we go. In the English Civil War, what were the parliamentary supporters called? Because many of them had short, cropped hair.
Roundheads.
Yes, what type of screwdriver and cross-headed screw is named after the American inventor who patented them in 1930s?
Phillips.
Yep. Who wrote the story collection Goodbye to Berlin about his time in Germany during the Weimar Republic? It featured the character Sally Bowles and provided the original inspiration for the musical Cabaret.
Christopher Isherwood.
Yes, what addition to a residential or business address was introduced in Britain on a trial basis in Norwich in 1959?
Postcode.
Yes, which future American president married his distant cousin Eleanor in March 1905?
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Yes, the Moluccas that form part of the Indonesian archipelago are also known by what name, referring to their export of cloves and nutmeg?
Spice Islands.
Yes, in 1909, the British lightweight boxing champion Freddie Welsh became the first man to be awarded what trophy?
Lonsdale Belt.
Yes, in which classic 42 film did Dooley Wilson sing As Time Goes By?
Casablanca.
Yes, the Royal Museum of Painting and Sculpture, opened in Madrid in 1819, was given what name in 1868 after the exile of Isabella II?
Prado.
Yes, in April 2011, which observatory in Cheshire was chosen as the headquarters of the project to build the world's largest radio telescope?
Jodrell Bank.
Yes, which song, memorably recorded by Ella Fitzgerald in 1956, gave Simply Red a top 20 hit in 1987?
Memories.
Every Time We Say Goodbye. What name for the fruit of the blackthorn is also sometimes applied to the bush itself, the fruits used to flavour sweetened gin?
Slow.
Yes, which poet, painter and mystic wrote the words of the patriotic hymn popularly known as Jerusalem?
William Blake.
Yes, Elder is the name given to which creature before it has reached its full adult stage?
An eel.
Yes, in The Good Life, what was the surname of the Goods' next-door neighbours, Margot and Jerry?
Ledbetter.
Yes, the idea for which annual British sporting event, first held in March 1981, was hatched in a pub in Richmond, according to the event's founders, Chris Brasher and John Disley.
Tiddlywinks.
The London Marathon. What name is given to the fine powdery grains produced on the anther of a flower that contain the male sex cells?
Stamen.
Pollen. What city is the capital of the Côte d'Or department and of the Burgundy region of east-central France?
Burgundy.
Dijon. Who was the muse of lyric poetry and dancing in ancient Greek and Roman mythology?
Athena.
Terpsichore. Which actress born Lucille Fay-Le-Sœur in San Antonio, Texas in 1908 won her only Best Actress Oscar for the title role in the 1945 film Mildred Pierce?
Joan Russell.
It was Joan Crawford, so you got the first name right, not the second one. No passes. John, you now have a total of 25 points. And have a look at the scores. In fourth place with 17 points, Anne Yerston. Third place, 20 points, Tony Wheeler. Second place, 22 points, Rob Heiner. In first place, 25 points, John Savage. Which means that John Savage is tonight's winner and he goes through to the semi-finals. Congratulations to him. Now, if you would like to be a contestant